Good morning. Really? You choose this point to whine, Lacey? Well, the last two videos I filmed, I couldn't use because I filmed them outside and it was so windy that the noise of the wind drowned my voice. And now I think Pew eating the box will drown my voice in this video. But yeah, I just cleaned the guinea pig cage, so it's mostly nice and neat. And I thought this would be a good opportunity to do a bit of filming. The pigs are at the moment super excited because I got my shopping delivered and there's a lot of back rustling going on, and they know I get their veggies delivered, so they are looking for breakfast. So that's why they're so super excited. So let me talk you through some of the features in the cage at the moment. So over here we have a cardboard box, and I just put a wee blanket inside, and they've absolutely loved that this week. The skinnies in particular seem to love sleeping in it. And the box is just one of the things. I bought some makeup brushes, so that's the box they came in. And while the brand I bought from don't test on animals, don't test their products on animals, I think their packaging has now well and truly been tested on animals. So yeah, behind that we have the fiddlesticks. I have two of those, only one in the cage at the moment. Then next to that we have these wonderful footstools, and they're great because pigs will actually jump on top of them, and they're not too high. They're easy to wash off. I got these in Tesco's, but last time I was in Tesco's and I asked if they had any more. They said it has been, this particular kind has been discontinued, so I don't know if you can still get them or not. But I have 4 of these. 2 are in the free ranging area and the other one is in the cage just here. So I really like these, and I use them as well when the pigs are outside. So last time the pigs were outside in their run, it was a bit windy, and I think Monika got fed up with the wind because she jumped on top of one of these and just sat there for ages. So over here we have a new tunnel for the piggies. It's got one entrance on this side that Buffy just used, and then where Zoe's is another entrance, and then next to it another one, and then you have the end entrances. So this is great. It's really well made. It's absolutely cute. I love it to bits. Oh, hold on. Did I just miss Bonnie going up? Bonnie, you're such a good pig. You're such a lazy pig, but you remember. Oh, I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy now. Well, we talk about that a bit later. So back to the tunnel. So, oh, and Zoe as well. She remembers as well. Of course she would. Good Zoe. So yeah, the all sorts. Oh, there's another one. You don't remember because you never had this. Well done, Frankie. I had the video all planned out, girls. I didn't expect this. Back to the tunnel. So I got this from Just Add Pets, and I had already a different tunnel from them, and it's great quality, so can only recommend them. Behind is another new tunnel, which again the skinnies for some reasons absolutely love, and I don't know where that's from. My husband got it as a surprise from eBay, but if I can find the seller I will put it in the description bar. And over here is another footstool. This one is from Lidl. I was in Lidl last weekend and they had them in stock, so if you're interested in getting one of these, they're great. They're too high for pigs to jump on, but they're good little footstools. And then they have their usual 1 liter water bottle which needs topping up. They don't have pellets and hay yet because I'm not that far done with the morning routine yet, and they will of course get their water topped up. So the main thing I wanted to talk to you about, and which you already seen thanks to a demonstration by Zoe, Bonnie and Frankie, is this 2-story little area I've added. So if you've seen my videos in the past, you may remember I had a huge CNC cage, and I absolutely love CNC. It's great for the flexibility it gives you. I just decided to go with a wooden cage and build a custom cage because I found with the CNC cage quite often I got dirt falling behind it and it would be a nightmare to clean. Also because I encourage my girls to jump out, I had to cut the grids and do all sorts of modification to the grids, and it didn't look too pretty in the end anymore. And because my cage was so long, I had all these bits of coroplast glued together and it just looked messy. So that's the reason I went for a wooden cage. The downside of this cage is it's not modular, so you can't change it all too much. But anyway, back to this little area here. I was tidying out the loft last weekend and I found the ramp. So apparently when we disassembled the CNC cage, or whenever I took the second story off, I just put the ramp all attached with one grid at the end attached as well in the loft and forgot all about it. So when I was tidying the loft I found it and I just thought I have to use it. I mean, this is not going to be a permanent feature, but for now I'm really enjoying it, and seeing Bonnie up there just really made my day. And Philippa's trying to get up, but Bonnie is not letting her. So the reason I probably kept the ramp is because I'm really attached to it. It brings back a lot of nice memories. Brings back memories of my first CNC cage. And it mostly brings back memory of Cassandra being a baby and Zoe giving birth. I probably told this story a million of times, but maybe not actually, since I only just started talking in my videos. So maybe this is a new story then. So we got Zoe from a rescue, being well made aware of that she could be pregnant, and she had 3 babies. Thanks, Zoe. Attractive when I'm talking to you. And Zoe, in case you're not aware, is our silver wax here, who's being disgusting. Zoe, stop it. Anyway, I'll take the camera off you, since you're not being presentable. I go to Bonnie instead. So, when we had Zoe, she was free-ranging a lot. She used to spend most of her days in one of our bedrooms. So, as it got closer to her giving birth, I had to close all the doors off because I didn't want her to give birth in the 3rd bedroom. So they were in a cage, and one Sunday we came home from shopping and we were just in maybe 5 minutes, and I thought, what is Zoe doing? She started running straight up this ramp up to the 1st floor, and I said to my husband, you have to come through now, Zoe's going to give birth. And we were sitting next to the top part of the cage where Zoe gave birth. So she ran up this ramp, and up there in that corner is where she gave birth. Well, not really in that corner, since it was in a different page, in a different part of the room. But yeah, so that's what happened, and I had all my girls together because I've read that quite often when a guinea pig gives birth, the other females will help. So I had them all together, and up there, just where Bonnie is now, Zoe used to sit. Well, actually it was the opposite corner of the ramp, so it would be where the cupcake cuddle cup is. So Zoe was there, and I had built this bunk bed, and on top of the bunk bed was my gorgeous Molly, who we had for, I think she was 6 years when she sadly passed away, but she's been always was a really special pig. And she was lying on top of the bunk bed, and she was asleep the whole time, and then she finally got up and jumped down, saw one of the babies, and I think she got the fright of her life because she was running down that ramp and she did not look happy. But it turned out that Molly was actually really good with the babies. She would lie at the top of the ramp and block off the passage for the babies to walk down the ramp. So, you know, until they were bigger. So she really protected them. And Bonnie actually did the same. So that's why I'm so happy to see Bonnie go up there, because she was really good with the babies as well and really protective. So it is so nice to see her go up that ramp again. And then the babies were so funny once they were allowed down the ramp. You know, they just had so much fun running down and up that ramp. So that's why it's such a special place in my heart. And I think it was good for Zoe as well to have given birth up there, because it meant she could walk down to get food away from the babies and then go back up, and she had the others looking after them. So yeah, that's that story. So the way this ramp is made, it's just 3 CNC grids that are bent in a U shape, cable tied together with really strong cable ties, and let me zoom in a bit. There you can see we actually overlap the grids for extra strength. So yeah, it's quite a strong construction. And then on top of the ramp I have a piece of lino which is also attached to it, and then I just put attached with these clips some wetbed, because it's really good for the pigs to get a grip on so they don't slide down. But I didn't have enough, so I put this flowery fleece pad at the bottom. What are you doing out here, hey? You're not eating my foot. You get proper breakfast, but not my foot. Good, you're not interested. Excellent. So yeah, when I had this actually in my CNC cage, the top layer used to be 3 grids wide, because that's how wide my cage was. And I didn't have any partitions at the bottom, as you can see there. At the moment I have 2 cubby holes, so I didn't have that. I had it 3 grids wide, and the reason it was strong is I had a wooden bar running underneath the top floor to hold it together. So that was something my husband constructed for me, so I didn't have the partition at the bottom. But here I'm not too interested in the bottom, and so I just made the partition in for extra strength. So I wouldn't build something like this without the partition or without a strengthening bar. I don't think the pigs will use the bottom much. It's not there really for them to use much. It's mostly the top that I'm interested in. Is that Fiona upstairs? Oh, not of my oldies. Oh, that's so good. And Willow. Smutty nose Willow. So on here what I have these, on the floor I have these mats which we use to put weights for weightlifting on, and I just put a fleece towel on top of it. It's not the best construction, and I'm not sure, I mean this is just a temporary thing, so it may just be changed, but if the pigs continue being as cute as they are at the moment with it, it may well turn into something permanent. But maybe I'll move it to the other side of the cage, I don't know. It's just so nice seeing how much they're interested in it. Oh. Right, at the end side against the wall I put some towels against it, because pigs, as we all know, are disgusting, and I wanted to protect my walls. And while I love the cubes, I absolutely hate the connectors, so I didn't bother putting grids at the top of the cage. I just put a bit of fleece towel on top for extra coziness. So yeah, and what I will do in one of my next videos, I will show you how to make a bunk bed made out of CNC grids. So yeah, so keep looking out for that video. And I think that's all for today. It looks like this will be just about 14 minutes long, so that's a good length for video. And I should really shut up now and let you get on with your day. I hope you enjoyed this video. I certainly really enjoyed filming it. I just love seeing how interested they are. Ah, you're such good sausages. Hey Buffy. I'm not sure you would go up there. Buffy isn't the best at jumping. She's doing better, and she managed to jump up on something. I'm surprised Cassie hasn't been up there. That big fat ass we can see there, that's Cassie. She's actually not a very big pig, but her fur makes her look much bigger than she is. And what's she up to, Pew? Cleaning your nails? Just being Pew-like. Anyway, that's all from us today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I see you next time. Bye.